Hi, Intuitive D 1111 here. Do me a favor if you want to help me support this channel here. Just hit the like button as well as subscribe if you enjoy the content. It'll help my small channel to grow. Wow, Dionna here. Let's get into this. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna start. We have I don't care about these hoes. I'm going to make sure I remind you of why I'm yours, and karma is kicking my ass right now. So listen, okay? What I have here is that there is a connection, right? And it's like it's been under attack. Okay, this is a spiritual connection. For some of you, this is a psychic connection. Like you literally can read each other's thoughts, okay? Someone is very spiritual here, okay? The Eight of Wands is one of the only cards that doesn't have any people in it, okay? And I see this as spiritual downloads. So I feel like somebody is getting messages that they made the wrong decision, okay? And I feel like what has happened is, this person, wow, clearly they're stalking you, okay? Either in person for some of you, hopefully not, because that's not it. We don't want that, right? Or definitely online or asking people about you. I feel like this person got themselves in a pickle, okay? And why I say that is because, see, what you're doing, this is for the chosen ones moving out of love and light from the divine in their heart, okay? And if that is not you, then this message is completely in reverse. Somebody's moving away from you. Like it could be a physical move or it could be an emotional move. But for the chosen ones, you're moving on from a situation that literally was burning, okay? Some of you, this person is literally burning physically, okay? Some of you, they have too much pride to even go to the doctors and get themselves checked out. For others of you, they got themselves in a situation where they were only in it for the money, okay? And what ended up, or they wanted to keep their money, okay? They wanted to keep their resources. Maybe they thought they could keep their family together. But what ended up happening was, what I'm seeing here is that because they really didn't love whoever they were with, they were stepping out on that person. Now, because they were stepping out on that person, for a lot of you, they could have caught an STD. For others of you, they could have caught a terminal illness, okay? So they literally could have caught, the worst version of an STD. We all know what that is, or someone in their energy has that. And I feel like your person is coming to the realization that they know what they need to do now, okay? And it requires them walking away from this situation that's going up in flames. Now, I feel like you, the viewer, you've already removed yourself. You see, you're already in the boat. You've already removed yourself from this toxic situation because many of you knew that there was someone else involved, or even if you didn't know for a fact someone else was involved, you knew that the math wasn't mathing, okay? You knew something wasn't adding up. Why is that person's life in shambles? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something else they're not telling me. Well, I'm here to tell you what exactly this person is hiding. Because we have over here, it was bad timing. I don't know how to express my love, so I keep it inside. My feelings for you scare me, but you were right this whole time. So I feel like you could have told this person to come correct or not at all, okay? And with the death card here, this is, 8th house energy. This is scorpionic energy, opposite sign Taurus. So you were dealing with someone that was afraid to end something because of either contracts, okay? Maybe they hadn't learned their karmic lesson yet, or maybe they were sticking around for resource reasons, okay? Because Taurus rules the second house of resources. So what I'm seeing here is that this person is pleading and praying to God that you will accept their apology and accept their love, okay, their cup of love. But what I see here is the divine is shining light on that cup, because if you look, like, there's nothing in that cup. So it's like this person, they took all the love that you gave them in the past and they poured it into these third parties and these karmics cups, okay? So they didn't even really love themselves. They don't have any love in that cup for themselves, and they definitely don't have love to offer you, but they still want to come in and shoot their shot anyways, okay? So for some of you, it's apologies coming, but a lot of you, this is like empty promises. Like, a lot of you aren't here for the empty promises, okay? Now, some of you, if this person does successfully go through whatever transformation, okay, be it changing in their perspectives, changing in, their habits and their way of life, or just changing in their environment, you very well might take this person back, okay, and move to calmer water. But for others of you, for some of you, you put your health at risk taking this person back, okay? Because what they wanted to do is, they knew that you actually really had loved them. They put you on hold on the back burner while they were out there, messing around on the town. And now they caught something, and they want to try to, they're going to end up trying to bring that back to you. They're not even going to tell you. For a lot of you, they're not even going to tell you whatsoever, okay? Now, for some of you, they're sticking in a situation because they have tied assets. For others of you, they could have been out there paying money to get certain things from, whatever type of woman or man that they're interested in. And that person they were connecting to, already had something and passed it along to them. So I feel like what's going on right now is your person is afraid. Your person is afraid of their feelings for you. They're afraid of the choices that they've made in life, okay? There's a lot of people upset at this person. You see that right there? A lot of people, okay? And what I'm seeing here is something has to change within this person. So you're being guided away from the karmic shit show, like, just period. You're being guided away from it, because I feel like this person feels like in the past, maybe they could give you empty promises. They knew exactly what to say. They knew exactly what to wear. They knew exactly what cologne to put on, or the women knew exactly what heels to put on, what lingerie, like whatever. Like, I feel like somebody knows exactly. They think that they know what they can do to try to get you back. And for a lot of you, it involves intimacy, because maybe you have chemistry with this person. This person, they want to remind you of, in so many words, how it feels to be with them. But they're missing the fact that you are spiritually enlightened. So that's not going to work, okay? Empty promises of engagements is not going to work, Rings without commitment is not going to work. Like, what I'm seeing here is that the divine wants you to know that patience, everything will unfold in divine timing, especially, how it's meant to be. Because the outcome of this person, what they want is, they want to come and negotiate, okay? They want to bargain, beg. They want to get your love back. They want to finally confess all these feelings that they've been bearing, because, they've been going around acting like they don't care, acting like they can't, like you're not a big factor in their life, but then they keep on talking about you. And the people around them are just like, okay, well, if you keep on talking about this person, then clearly you love this person. Okay. And for some of you though, they're keeping this buried inside because they feel like the people around them are not in agreement. So take it how it resonates. But your advice from the Eight of Wands, with the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords, is to keep things moving. Okay, be logical when you deal with this person. Don't just give all your emotions away. The Queen of Swords has been hurt and betrayed before, okay? She's looking directly at us with her sword down. She knows the truth. So it's like, you're going to have to make sure that you're looking at people's behaviors and the actual truth of their behaviors, and not just, all the BS that they want to say to you, to try to win you back. Because what I see here is, they still could be communicating to with other people. Okay. They still could be communicating with a karmic or somebody else that they're tied to. And even though that situation is going up in flames, okay, because the person they're with knows that they actually love you. Why else would they be looking at your pictures and stalking you? Okay. And I feel like, wow, like for some of you, this person, could be a sex addict. Okay. Maybe they have a porn addiction. For others of you, it's just like I'm getting so many messages. It's a lot of physical abuse and verbal abuse that's going on within this situation. Okay. And I feel that this person is really realizing now that they are losing you, like you're gone, okay? And they know what they need to do now. They know that they can't be silent anymore. They need to step up and really express to you, how they really feel. And it's going to make a lot of people angry, or it's going to make a few people angry. I feel like this person could have been in their ego, and they're realizing they're going to have to put that ego to the side, because for them to lose you, other people around them already know that they love you. So what's the point? They might as well keep it real with themselves and actually put some shit in motion, right? Because what I'm seeing here is traveling. It's like many of you guys with the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, it's like you could be physically moving and not even telling this person. You could be traveling and not even telling this person. I feel like you're keeping your cards really close in your hand, okay? And I feel like by the time this person gets their shit together, it's going to be too late. Because I feel like what's happening here is this person was stubborn. They didn't want to change, okay? They were used to a certain type of lifestyle. They felt like, okay, I'm dealing with this person over here, and they know that I'm messing around, but they still gonna roll with me. They still gonna, stick with me, whatever. And I don't have to change that much for that karmic. I don't have to completely, do better for myself for this karmic. And that's how you know you're in a karmic connection, because if the person that you're with is not inspiring you to change your ways to be better, okay, and if they're allowing you to just, be out there, exchanging your sexual energy, catching different diseases, blowing through your money, spending it on drugs, or spending it on, just things that are not of any value in life, and they're just watching you die. Because that's essentially what's happening. In this lifestyle, it leads to both spiritual and physical death. And that's why you're being brought away from it. Because they're in karmic third-party situations, and those people don't really love them. Because if they really love them, they would say, hey, man, maybe you don't need to be smoking so much. Or maybe you don't need to be drinking so much. Or, hey, maybe you should really just focus on having sex with one person and stop putting your body at risk. Okay? But when people are involved in these so-called karmic connections, and money and everything else under the sun is involved, those people, they don't care to tell them that. They don't want them to change, because that would mean that they would be under judgment and needing to change too, and they also don't want to change. They want to keep on with their lifestyle, okay? And they feel like if your person changes, then they're going to be left behind. So essentially, whoever they're dealing with is actually keeping them spiritually trapped, okay? They're keeping them trapped. And that person is choosing to keep themselves trapped in that situation, because I don't care what anybody says, you can get out of things. It may be a process, but you can get out of it. Like a divorce is a process, but you can get out of it. You get the wheels in motion and you start it, okay? To leave someone's home, it's it's not ideal, but hey, if someone is coming around you with this type of energy, okay, you're putting your life at risk? Absolutely not. You pack your things, and you plan your getaway, just period, is what I'm seeing. Because I'm tired of people always giving excuses of why, okay, you have kids, okay, and do the kids need to see you guys arguing all the time? Absolutely not. You pack your bags, you get out, and you work brick by brick, getting yourself established elsewhere. Many people have done it. So there's no excuse. Okay, oh, this person's going to take this money from me, or they're going to pop off, or, they're going to tell my family, or, the community's going to look at me a certain way. Guess what? The community, who cares what these other people are thinking? Because in reality, they have skeletons in their own closet, right? Most people don't know what's going on behind people's closed doors. I mean, maybe their neighbors know a little bit, but most of the time people don't know, and they don't really care, because most people in this generation, unfortunately, are selfish. So do you think they really care about who you in love with and who you staying with and who you doing this and this and that with? No. And your family might have a couple different views, but guess what? At the end of the day, if they're your family, they're going to want to love you and for you to be happy with the person that's trying to inspire and enlighten and help you, as opposed to bring you closer to death by just allowing all of this negative energy here. Like, this is crazy. So I see this here as, you viewers, it's your choice. It's like, either you communicate with this person and you be logical, and then you know, wait for them to show you change behavior. Or for some of you, you move forward and you get a divorce. Or for others of you, you know, you just move forward and you accept the knowledge that you've gained from this connection, and then you get ready for what new is coming in. Because the video that, you know, the video that I had recorded before this, and I don't know when these will upload, so just bear with me, but it was talking about the new things coming to you. So it's like, you have options. Don't ever feel like you don't have options, because I feel like someone thinks that they can just come in and give you a ring and then all of a sudden you're going to take them back. Or they feel like if they tell you that they're willing to work on the marriage, that you're going to stay there, even though it's hell on earth. You know, no one should stay in a situation where they're arguing all the time. Sometimes it's getting physical, you know what I'm saying? Or both people are just miserable and going through the motions. 1555 on the timer, 555, that's changes, that's conflict. It's like, there are changes that have to happen. I'm a life path 5. Therefore, with my life path number being 5, I already know that I'm gonna have to be ready for changes, okay? Because that's when we learn the most. That's the 5 is also the card of the Hierophant, which is a spiritual teacher. So part of my mission in life is to help people change through teaching them, because I'm also learning myself. And then I'm teaching what I'm learning. And then also the messages that I get from the divine, right? So this is all about, you're dealing with people that are not really stepping into their life purpose. Most of these people don't even know who they are. They have no idea who they are. They're not even loving themselves, because if they were loving themselves, you think they'd be out there just having sex with anyone? You think that they would be out there, you know, doing something strange for a piece of change? Do you think that they would be staying in something that is not conducive to their spiritual health and emotional well-being if they truly love themselves? No. Because when you know better, you do better, right? So someone's coming in with communication. This is going to be interesting. Wow. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button as well as subscribe. I really appreciate you all. I know this energy can be intense, but hey, I just read what it is that I get. Okay. Thank you for spending time with me. Namaste.